This is the story of two of the biggest stars in the world.
The father is Woody Allen, writer, director, actor. The mother is Mia Farrow, his co-star and mother of his 3 children.
Say hi.
Hi.
My family was really close.
It was an amazing childhood.
But no matter what you think you know, it's just the tip of the iceberg.
That is a clip from the trailer for the new documentary series on HBO, looking back at the case of sexual abuse allegations made against Woody Allen. Episode 1 premiered Sunday night on HBO. I watched it. I'll give my opinion a little bit later. The case became front page news nearly 30 years ago. And at the time, from our sister station, Fox's Good Day New York, anchor, well, let me be clear. She is an institution. She is an icon. There isn't New York television without her. Rosanna Scotto interviewed Mia Farrow. Take a look at this.
Would you have ever dated Woody Allen?
Can you ask that question? Of course not. I regret the day I met him. And in the middle of the night, I wake up and feel guilty for bringing him into my family, where we, all of us, the children and I, trusted him absolutely. I trusted him with all of my children.
Rosanna covered the story every single day for an entire year in 1992. Please welcome to our show the icon herself, Good Day New York anchor, Rosanna Scotto. Hi, Rosanna.
Jason, that introduction is way too generous. I appreciate
No.
it. I don't know what, I think I should just leave right now. I don't know how I could top that.
No, and we're obviously talking about a serious topic, but it's not. But it's the truth. If you're not there, they need to shut down New York TV. But we'll get to that in just a little bit. Let me start now, and we'll work our way backwards. What do you think this 4-parter is going to do, Rosanna? Do you think? What do you hope it accomplishes, and what are you feeling about it?
You know what? A lot of people think that this will be the end of Woody Allen's career. And then I've talked to some other people in the TV business and then the film business, and they say, hey, look, he just put out a new movie on Amazon. It made $22 million worldwide. Nothing is stopping him. But I think maybe, Mia Farrow's family is hoping that those A-list actresses that never thought twice about working with Woody Allen, that maybe they'll think about it now. I think that this movie, this documentary, it's 4 parts. The first part, you said you saw last night.
Yeah.
It really establishes the family life. Woody had always said, oh, Mia had her own apartment. I had my own apartment. She had 11 kids. I wasn't really part of it. But when you see the first episode, he was very much entrenched in their life.
Yes. Well, now let's go back. As I said, and it's not hyperbole, you owned the story every single day of your life. You had countless scoops. And then that interview that we just showed with Mia, how did that come to be, Rosanna?
Well, it started, Jason, because, we had covered the custody battle. And then one day, an independent source came to Fox 5 and gave us the tape of Dylan Farrow, where she alleges that Woody Allen touched her inappropriately and promised to take her to Paris if she allowed it. We never put it on the air, but it kind of catapulted us into this custody battle where, Mia Farrow's people were calling us, Woody Allen's people were calling us, judges, lawyers, you name it. At that time, the fax machine was just, on perpetual, faxes for me to stop me from doing my next story. We never put that tape on TV, obviously, because it was a 7-year-old girl saying that she was sexually abused. But now, in this documentary, you're going to see it, because apparently Dylan Farrow has given permission to show that tape. So once we had that tape, we were like in a different echelon now.
Yeah, yep.
Everybody was calling us with scoops, and we had to, I had a producer, and he and I, Mark Bozak and I, we went out there and we were trying to make sure which ones were credible, which ones weren't. But every day for a year, we had new insight on this case.
Rosanna, what was it like sitting across from Mia? I mean, you're a legend. You've done countless interviews. Sitting across from this woman who not only is worried about her daughter, her children, but is in the middle of young people have no concept. This story was everywhere. What was it like sitting across from her? What did you get from her?
Well, I felt that she was really honest and that she wanted to be the best mother she possibly can. You know, she adopted like 11 or 12 kids, and these were not kids that, you know, didn't have challenges. They all had challenges from all over the world. You know what kind of patience you need to have 11 or 12 kids with various problems? And she tried to make it a happy home. And I felt that she really wanted to, you know, I really felt that she was being honest. You know, it was funny. The day of the custody conclusion, when the judge gave Mia Farrow, awarded her custody, there was a press conference with Woody Allen, and he's at this big, long table, and I realized, there I am, I'm sitting 2 seats away. I was more afraid of Woody Allen because he was really angry with me because we tried to show both sides of the case, and sometimes not all the media was showing Mia's side. They were showing only his side.
Yeah.
I think now in this new world after Me Too, I think people are going to look back and see some of those interviews and just be kind of shocked.
Absolutely. We got to go, but I'll end how I began. You're the best. I'll say it again. Without you, there isn't New York television, and I feel very proud that you and I work for the same company. So thank you, Rosanna.
Thank you so much, and thank you. I can't wait to meet you and give you a hug after COVID, okay?
Yes. Oh, come on down. The great Rosanna Scotto, everybody. She's in the
Jason.
3rd episode, by the way, of Allen versus Farrow, available on HBO or HBO Max. And as she said, new episodes are released on Sunday. I don't want to get too maudlin, too sad. I was sad at the beginning, but I will tell you now because I think you should know. It is very difficult to watch. It is a viewer warning. It is very triggering. This is nothing new. I've said it before. I'm a person who was molested by 3 people. And so if you are like me, I would use caution watching this. It's probably one of the most difficult, it's not entertainment, one of the most difficult shows I've had to watch for that reason. So if it triggers you, please use caution, but it's so well done. And it makes you just go, my goodness, how did this happen? How can you not believe this family? Because if they're lying, it's a lot of people lying. It's a lot of coordinated lying, and I just don't understand. And you got to believe that young lady. You got to believe the young lady.